guys, welcome to another tarot reading. Our topic for today is what makes you beautiful or attractive, right? So, we are going to see what are those traits of yours, qualities of your nature of your that makes you attractive, right? Like always, I will be putting up the image on the screen. From there, kindly to either pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, whichever pile suits you or attracts you the most. And from the description box, kindly see your respective timestamps for your readings. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. These are general readings and it may or may not resonate with you. If the readings do resonate with you, kindly like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I will see you on your readings now. Hello, pile one. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what makes you attractive, right? So the cards that we have for you are we have Femme Fatale, I guess. It says highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Open your heart when your dependency is rejected. Okay. Guide. Wow. It says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Pile one, the way you are able to carry yourself, right? The way you are able to really carry yourself, and in a sense that you not only exude wisdom, you don't only exude that kind of light and a kind of a guidance within you. It's like from if someone sees you externally just based on your looks or the way you carry yourself, one might see you as someone who are very charismatic, who are very sensual, who are very attractive physically, right? And at the same time, your mind or your heart is very deep, right? It's very it's a visionary that holds a certain kind of light. It holds a certain kind of, as we are able to see the candle amongst all this blue color, right? So you are someone who are very very intuitive, very much connected to the divine or the higher power, and you know what is the right direction. Uh, when you are able to guide someone or advise someone, you like people are able to have a clear insight, a clear direction as where they need to go. But when one sees you in your physical appearance, you appear younger. It's like having an old soul in a young body. So this is what makes you attractive, and the way your body moves, the way um, it's not like you deliberately try to be something, or try to make yourself appear in a certain manner. It's just the way you are, right? So some it's like when we are not into someone but still a little bit interested, but we don't want anything, um, like anything out of it. So you give that kind of vibe as well, right? Let's see more. We have rhythm, then we have one more card. It's a spirit. It's again. Also, one more thing, pile one, what makes you attractive is the fact that all these cycles of up and down that you are able to go. Having a mental breakdown and picking yourself again, right? Going through these ups and downs, feeling the light and the dark of life, right? The dualities of life. You are able to do it with lots of spirit. You are able to do it with a certain kind of strength, right? So you do not let that break you. You do not let that stagnate you in some way. But it's like having this learning curve. You know that all the good experiences in life and all the bad experiences in life are here to teach us something. It's here to really um, it's meant for the good. There's a there's a greater or a bigger reason behind it. And what you rely on is in your instincts, it's on your spirit, it's on that higher wisdom. That is what you are most centered towards, right? So even when in the externals of life it might seem, things are not going in a very straight scale, or things are not happening the way you wish for, there is something within you who is always guiding you, who is always, telling you that even in this, even in chaos, there is order. Even, like alchemizing the pain, you are able to alchemize all those pain and episodes in your life into something greater. So you are able to use it in your own benefit, maybe, for self actualization, for doing your shadow work, for, discovering your strength within. But what makes you attractive is that you do not get distracted from your core, you do not get distracted from your heart, right? So that what makes you really attractive, and there's certain strength within you, Paiwan. You exude a certain kind of strength and serenity. So you have this sense of wisdom that really grounds you, right? So that also what makes you very attractive. Let's see from tarot now what makes Paiwan attractive. We have the star card here. I just love this reading. Let's place it here. We have the star, then we have the seven of wands, and then we have the tower card. There is no doubt in it, Pilwan, that you have been through a lot, and you have been through something which comes up to you or in your life very unexpectedly. So it's not something you anticipate with a tower card here, but having a you know having a fallout with someone, getting some kind of realizations suddenly, like you have no clue and you get it suddenly. So what makes you attractive? First of all, the star card here also shows that your vision, your perception about life, or your own sense of self is not restricted to just what you do or what you have. It goes a little beyond that. It goes a little, you know um, having faith in that higher self, having faith or hope in something greater and bigger than you. Maybe you're someone who have faith in destiny a lot, or you are someone who are able to see beyond yourself, right? And you are able to see this world as in a zoomed out view or as a bigger picture, right? At the same time, with the seven of wands, a pile one, you do not first of all, I don't think you like to confront people. I don't think you like to argue with people. It's just that, but you have to do it because they really hurl their opinions on you. So that's why you have to do it, because that's the only way to defend yourself. But honestly, I don't think you really like it. You don't really like confronting people or arguing with them or fighting with them. I don't think you like it at all, because this is not what the energy is giving me. But what makes you attractive is that in spite of that, you are able to take your stand, defend yourselves, because people are not, first of all the people who try to form some opinion towards you or go against you or whatever they are trying to describe you, right, is because they feel intimidated by you. Why? With the star card here, because they're not very sure who you are. They are not able to put you in a box for one reason or the other, right? And when we are not able to put someone in a box, our mind feels threatened, right? Our mind feels, we are not able to control this person, so there is a threat. So that is why this thing happens. And from your side, it does not seem like you feel like fighting, you feel like confronting these people, but you have to, right? At the end of the day, the Tower card here also shows us, pile one, that no matter how much you might try to confront, how much you might try to defend people, it is possible that with the Tower card here, you might actually have a very massive fallout. Where um, things go beyond your control. So no, it's instigating someone to a point that they erupt like a volcano. That might happen. So because you are someone who vouch for peace, who vouch for loving other people, or not going all in all these what do we say, envy or anger or fights, right? You are a peace loving person, but because of this confrontation, because of all these things where people are constantly instigating you, or making you feel a certain way, making you feel deserted, right? That is why you will up it, that's why you erupt, I mean, you go all over the place. And it's a transition from being very calm, minding your own business, being vulnerable, to being this person who has been tested a lot. So what attractive about you, Paiwan, is that even though you have a calm composure, even though you are all into all this healing work, and you are all into faith and hope and destiny, right? uh, then also it is possible that when tested, when your endurance power, when your threshold is like when you are done with someone, or someone is really testing you, really triggering your buttons, right? You go like, you erupt like a volcano. So you are somewhere are able to be this energy of the star card, which means you are able to be this a very composed person, a very being vulnerable with your emotions, being very accepting the dualities of life, or um, someone who loves the city by vibe but does not mind the country vibe, right? So you are that kind of a person, you are whole in that sense. But if you someone deliberately tries to come between you, or try to just without, because of their own issues, they try to um, go against you, try to trigger you, and it crosses your limit of endurance, you become this tower card where you are like, I'm done with this crap, I will not take this, and then you blow up. So somewhere when to be this person, and when to be this the dark person, right? So a blend of the star, calm, composure, along with a blend of being that volatile person, of not taking crap, not enduring stupidity around you, is what really makes you attractive. So you when the situation calls for your aggressiveness, when situation calls for you to be a bit more aggressive about a situation, you are that. And when a situation calls for you to be more serene, more calm, more peaceful, you are that. So that exactly what makes you attractive, pile one, right? So if this reading resonated with you, kindly like, share, comment below, and kindly subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any further readings. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Hello,
Bye.
pile 2. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what makes you attractive. So the cards that we have for you are Student, and it says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Then we have Pioneer, wow. It says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So, pile two, first of all, you have thirst for knowledge. You have thirst for, knowing, reading as much as you can. No matter what age you are, no matter whether you have finished a school or college, right? You would want to know more what's going outside, what's happening in the world. So whatever information you can gather, or maybe you have a passion for reading books, but you always remain a learner, right? You are someone who always remains someone who wishes to learn, that every moment of your life you're learning, and the more you learn, the more you are able to grow this wisdom, grow this tree of wisdom and knowledge, right? So your thirst for knowledge, your curiosity does not die down, right? And you are willing to learn, so you're not someone who shows that, yeah, I know this, yeah, I already know this, no need to tell me. No, but you, this thirst and curiosity of yours really makes you attractive. You have this childlike wonder to see things from fresh eyes. Along with that, the pioneer card here also shows us that your heart pile two is, it says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So I think you are also a visionary, right? Your, the way you think, pile two, the way you wonder about life, right? You have this curiosity to do something different, no matter what field you are in, but to create something different, to give this world something very different, that which has not been done before. And this urge of yours comes from your heart. It's not that you saw someone and you wish to imitate that person, but rather it seems like, your heart really desires, your heart really desires to, do something different, to fill this world with your vibe, with your fragrance, right? So that's what really excites you, that what really resonates with you. And even when people are around you and they talk to you, or when, especially when you are able to tell them your ideas, or what is that you really crave to do in your life, they also get this kind of vibrance within. They also feel excited about life as well, or they just feel the way you are able to tell your ideas to them, they feel very magnetic, like you, because you come from the heart. Your ideas, your wishes, your dreams, all these come from the heart. You seem like a very innocent person, or you might have a very childlike person, no matter the age, pile two. So this wonder, this curiosity within you, is really really makes you attractive. You might have a round face, you could be fair skin as well, but this, I don't know, I know I have said curious word a hundred of times right now, but this curious nature of yours is very attractive. Let's see more. We have divine feminine, and then we have for you release. Okay. So, pile two, what makes you attractive as well is that, even though you have this childlike nature within you, when it comes to taking care of your loved ones, taking care of family, right? You are able to, you are able to perform that role. You are able to do all those duties and perform all those work in a very responsible manner. So it's like, carrying yourself with this or even when you dress up, especially if you're female watching this video, the way you dress up is really charismatic. Maybe pink color is something which really suits you very well. And the way you are able to carry your hair, style your hair, it's also something which makes you very attractive. At the same time, pile 2, you have this sense in you, that that things which needs to let go of, or the things that you need to release, or it's time to release, you are able to do that, right? So I don't think you hold back on things or people for a very long time, because a sense within you, or there's this wisdom within you that guides you that it's time to release or let go of the past, and you very willingly, very in a very um, subtle manner, or very in a very in a good flow, you're able to do that. Be it a person you wish to get married to, be it a person you fell in love with once, you are good at releasing people from your life, right? Uh, it's it comes with ease for you, it comes with a lot of deep understanding as to why now this thing is not working out for you, and why now it's time for you to move on, right? You have a very relaxed composure, by the way. A sense of being confident in yourself, knowing, you know how you appear, you know what your looks are. So I don't think you need a lot of validation for it, and the confidence and the a sense of calm you have, it's something, it's very relaxing, there's no anxiety in it, right? Let's see more from tarot what makes you attractive, pile 2. So we have for you is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, then we have for you the Seven of Swords, and then we have for you the King of Swords. Wow. Pile 2, you do not waste a minute more to cut off people from your life who who have a very shady or sneaky behavior, especially if these people are from your work. You cut them like, you know like you cut them like a, I don't know, I don't have a phrase right now, but you really cut them off. You don't think twice. You don't doubt twice. You do not, I don't think you give them a benefit of doubt as well, because when you see a sneaky or a shady behavior coming from them, pile two, you are like, no, this thing does not work with me. I won't tolerate all those things. Let go. And that is, it comes in alignment with the release card where I already told you that, you have this deeper understanding and wisdom when it's time to release certain people or situations from your life, and you're good at that. You have a very strong mind in that sense. You have a certain sense of clarity also, pile 2, which makes you very attractive. Your decision making skills are also very strong. It's really bang on, by the way. You don't have to really doubt yourself on that thing. You are also very dedicated when it comes to your work. You are very focused. Like I said, you have this, you are a learner. You are a learner for life, no matter what age or no matter what qualification you have, right? You love to learn new things, and the work you do, or whatever university you are in, you experiment a lot, right? So for example, if you are given a task to do, you might try different ways of doing that. Or just for example, if you are given something to color, right? So it's not like you, for example, you have given a shape of an apple and you have to color it. So it's not like you will color it with just red color because that's what it is, but you will go a little bit beyond and even try different shades, or try to mix it with different types of colors. So it's just an example to show that because of this curious nature of yours of experimenting, right, things for you becomes like a play, like so because you like doing this, it's your, it's something, it's a passion, one can say, but at the same time you enjoy it. So and when people around you are not are not in alignment with your dedication, with your seriousness towards your work, you would rather want to do it alone, or not include them in your work projects, because it's only wasting your time, or it's basically not helping with your aims and goals, right? So you're very clear on that fact, that I would do it alone but not with people who are not serious with it, right? So that is what makes you really attractive. I don't You are very dedicated towards your work, by the way. or your studies, whatever it is, right? You could also be someone who is a graphic designer, who is into some artwork, or fashion designing. Some creative work is highlighted here for sure, right? So you could be one of them. um, and yeah, and also I think you have a very sharp look, in the sense maybe you dress up very in a very sharp manner, or just your features are very sharp, which is also what makes you really attractive, right? So these were few of the messages for you, pile 2. If this reading resonated with you, kindly like, share, comment below, and kindly subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other readings in the future, right? If you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what makes you attractive. So the cards that we have for you are Midas, or Miser, and it says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life riches. Okay. Virgin, and it says maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Further, we have for you is courage, and then we have inner peace. So lots of green here, right? So pile 3, I think you are someone who really is in touch with your heart chakra, right? Or you really follow your heart in that sense, and you have lots of courage to do that, right? No matter what. Another message for you, pile 3, is that what makes you attractive with this card right here is that whatever business ideas you have, and not just business ideas, but if you're investing in a stock market, if you're investing in bitcoins, or if you have some business ideas, whatever you do, right? It has the potential to turn into something which gives you good returns. So you have this business acumen within you, so that you can earn profits, you can gain profits, and you can make good money, right? So and you do it with a pure heart. So it's not like you are doing it just for the sake of making profits, and so you can go to any heights just to earn money or just to earn profits. But you do it with a kind of sincerity, you do it with a kind of purity. Why? Because for you, inner peace matters more than money. For you, what matters, pile 3, is that your conscience is clear, and that when you go and sleep in night, you don't have to worry or have this heavy guilt about something, right? At the same time, whatever this work you do, or you even have a small business or a business of yours, right? I think it took you a lot of courage to do that, and people see it. People see the kind of courage you have, because you might be you might have felt little alone um, during those times when you initially said of doing this work, or investing in something. You might have felt a little alone, you might have felt a little bit of jitterish, right? But at the end of the day, because we move from courage to the inner peace card, here what we are being told by 3, that what makes you attractive is that you listen to your heart. Right. So you listen to your heart, and that's why from where the courage comes from, to moving towards inner peace. So inner peace meaning here that all this efforts, all this action that you take in spite of feeling a bit nervous, right, towards your dreams, goals, a certain kind of work or a business, you do it with pure heart, because for you, you prioritize your inner peace, and that what makes you really attractive. I don't think you are someone who would go into a casual relationship either, pile 3, because for you, pile 3, your essence really matters, your heart really matters. A sense of sanctity is there for you, that you're not for everyone, and you're very protective of yourself as well, right? For you, beyond physical, there's something which is more subtle, which is more higher, right? And because of that, your it matters, right? For you, that love, for you, that um like being there only for someone, and not being there for everyone, or taking yourself that, yeah, just for a short term gratification. You're not that person, right? You're not someone who would do stuff just for having some kind of a dopamine hit, or giving yourself into such impulses. You are someone who really put value in these things, on physical intimacy or being in a relationship with someone, right? For you, these things have a high hold, and that is why we have the inner peace and the virgin card right here. We'll see more from tarot. We have the knight of wands, the knight of cups, in the lovers card. So what's happening here for you, pile 3, is that what makes you attractive is that you come with an offer of love, of understanding, of empathy, of peace, right? But you fall in love, or people who are able to, um, or the people you have gotten attracted to till now with the knight of wands here are the people who are not as deep as you are, right? For them, they come with a spark, they come with good looks, they come with a certain kind of energy in them, which is only, and they're not here to stay for a very long period of time. So you met across paths with these kind of people, pile 3. You offered this knight of cups card, you offered this love, this something deeper. But what they had to offer you, pile 3, was something very superficial, something very quick, something, just to please their senses and nothing more. They could not be on the same level as you in the matters of love, heart, emotions, intimacy as well, right? But the good thing here, what's happening for you, pile 3, is that you did not ever made a detour towards them. You never stopped yourself, just to be claim this title of love, right? You kept moving ahead, knowing that no, this is not for me, this is not the kind of energy I would want to be, live with in my life. What I have to give is something more deeper, more meaningful, and I will walk towards it. With the lovers card here, this person is moving towards that love where there is alignment, where you can feel safe opening up your heart, and so that the person can be, right? So this is what is attractive towards you, that you are not for everyone, and people do see that, people do notice that, that okay, my journey might be slow, my journey might not be the same as other people, might maybe my journey could be a little bit more challenging, but at the same time, at the end of it, towards the end of it, my heart is at the right place, my heart is full, I have not compromised with my morals, my values, with my soul, with my, I can sleep peacefully at night. So this is what makes you attractive, to walk on this journey, even if it's lonely at times. You are willing to walk towards it, you are willing to walk on this path, knowing there's this light at the end of the tunnel, with the lovers card here. Your aura also, pile 3, your heart, your love is something, it's not casual, it's not superficial, it's not something you fake. It's not, when you love deeply, no doubt in that. When you express something, or express your love to someone, even that's deep. So in your life, pile 3, there is nothing which can be, doubted, that it, like it said, all that glitters is not gold. But when it comes to you individually as a person, whatever is glittering in terms of your aura, in terms of your energy, in terms of your words, in terms of your work, if it's glittering, it is gold. So because you have yourself made yourself this person, it's like what we give value to becomes valuable. So I think what you have given value to in your life is you, is your heart, is your morals, it's your emotions, it's your depth. And it's a very lovely reading. It's a very, you get excited about things that, You get excited about your work, you get excited about taking the next step towards your work, which will help you grow, which would help you grow your potential, right, which will make you grow closer to your goals without compromising your ethics. At the same time, you take love as a very, like a sacred thing. That's it. And that's what makes you really attractive, and people do see you. And I think even the people you potentially dated or were in situationship, if you were, right, they also see that thing in you, because they would rather go back to their exes. They would rather, be with someone who are also for just a fling, but they feel intimidated by you, because what do you have to offer? They cannot hold it, right? Because what you have to offer might feel heavier for them, because they do not have that bandwidth, they do not have that much of depth or understanding to hold or honor what you are giving to them, right? So your heart makes you very attractive. Pile 3. I hope this reading resonated with you, and if it did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel so that you do not wish further readings. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye.